You keep telling yourself you don't have enough time. Not enough time to start, not enough time to change, not enough time to become the person you keep saying you want to be. But here's something interesting. You can find 2 hours to watch something you don't even remember tomorrow. You can spend 30 minutes scrolling without even noticing. But 10 minutes doing something difficult feels impossible. So maybe time isn't actually the problem. Maybe the problem is the constant negotiation happening inside your own mind. Because every time you say, I'll do it later, you are making a decision. Think about how often this happens. You wake up with something important you want to do. You know it matters. You know it could move your life forward. But when something easier appears, a distraction, a reason to wait, a little voice saying, not right now, tomorrow will be better, when things calm down. And the strange thing is, tomorrow always sounds like the perfect time. Tomorrow feels easier. Tomorrow feels cleaner. Tomorrow feels like a fresh start. But then tomorrow arrives, and the same decision appears again. Most people think procrastination is about poor time management. I think it's usually about emotional management. Because the things we avoid are rarely difficult because of the task itself. They're difficult because of what the task makes us feel. Starting something new creates uncertainty. Having the conversation creates discomfort. Taking the risk creates vulnerability. So the brain looks for an escape. Not because it hates success, because it wants to avoid the feeling that comes before success. Here's the part people don't think about. Every time you delay something important, you don't just lose time, you reinforce a pattern. The brain collects evidence. I am someone who waits. I am someone who starts later. I am someone who negotiates with myself. And eventually, the decision becomes automatic. You don't even question it anymore. You simply become someone who always has a reason. And that's the real cost. Not the missed day, not the missed opportunity, the identity you build through repetition. The answer isn't to suddenly become perfectly disciplined. Nobody does. The shift happens when you stop treating every decision like a debate, because every negotiation has a cost. The more you argue with yourself, the easier it becomes to break your own promises. The Stoics understood something powerful. Your actions aren't always shaping you. Every choice is a vote. Every response is training. Every moment is teaching you who you are. So maybe you don't need more time. Maybe you don't need a better schedule. Maybe you don't need the perfect moment. Maybe you need to stop negotiating with the person you said you wanted to become. Because the life you want is not built by one huge decision. It's built in the small moments where nobody is watching. The moments where you could delay but choose not to. The moments you could make an excuse but choose action instead. So the next time you tell yourself, I don't have time, pause and ask yourself, is time really the problem? Or am I protecting myself from the thing I know I need to do?